Look around you. Our world today often celebrates the wrong things, rewarding the loudest voice, not the wisest one. Cruelty has become entertainment, and bullying is mistaken for strength. We win arguments at the cost of relationships, leaving only emptiness behind. When we choose malice, we poison our own spirit and feed a hunger that never ends. The thrill of putting someone down fades, replaced by a deep emptiness. Our souls were made for connection, not hatred. The world tells us to be hard, but this is a prison, not a fortress. We trade our compassion for fleeting validation, paying with our integrity and peace. The lie is that power comes from dominance, that respect is earned through fear. The ego seeks to build itself by diminishing others, but it always fails. So what are we truly seeking? Fleeting approval or lasting values? The path of malice is easy, but it leads nowhere. It's time to seek a different way, a way that leads to real peace. This isn't just a social trend. It's a spiritual crisis. We face a battle between division and unity, contempt and compassion. This battle is fought in our hearts every day with every choice. Will we add to the world's pain or become instruments of healing? Our answers shape how we treat everyone, family, neighbor, even enemy. Even faith communities aren't immune. The ego can hide behind holy words. When faith is used to divide, we lose its true message, universal love. The world urges us to meet anger with anger, but that only escalates suffering. The spiritual path calls us to absorb negativity, not pass it on. To stand in pain and respond with love is not weakness. It's true strength. This is the strength to break the cycle. The crisis is real, but so is the hope. In our debates, we often forget a sacred line: challenge ideas, never degrade people. Confronting harmful ideologies is necessary, but attacking a person is dehumanization. Every person carries a divine spark. To dishonor them is to dishonor their creator. The world tempts us to treat opponents as less than human, but that's a dangerous lie. True righteousness isn't about proving others evil. It's about recognizing shared humanity. The real test is seeing the divine in those who challenge or frustrate us. This isn't about agreeing or condoning harm. It's about refusing to dehumanize. Hold fast to the sacredness of every person. The call to love is demanding, but it's the only way forward. We must not cross the line into spiritual violence. Our debates should lead to discovery, not destruction. Every soul is precious. Let's never forget that. Into this world, Christ brings a message that turns everything upside down. The world says, crush your enemies. Christ says, love your enemies. The world values dominance. Christ values service and humility. True strength is found in vulnerability and love willing to suffer. He calls us to win by losing, to find life by giving it away. This is the paradox of the gospel. Nonsense to the ego, but wisdom to the soul. Christ challenges our instinct for retribution, asking us to forgive and absorb injustice. Loving our enemies isn't condoning them. It's refusing to become like them. This breaks the chain of hatred and introduces grace. Christ's revolution is of the heart, not the sword. Every person is a beloved child of God, worthy of dignity. This path is hard, but it's the only one that heals. It's the radical way of Jesus. Nowhere is this wisdom clearer than in Good Friday and Easter. Good Friday shows the world's power, violence, betrayal, and death. But Easter is God's answer. Love triumphs over death. God responds to violence not with vengeance, but with resurrection and new life. Easter reveals that love is stronger than death, and suffering never has the final word. The Paschal mystery, life through death, is the pattern for everything. We all face our own Good Fridays, but they are preludes to Easter. This hope isn't naive. It's resilient, forged in the face of suffering. Good Friday and Easter are living symbols, teaching us not to fear darkness. Love is always at work, turning crucifixion into resurrection. This is the good news. This is our foundation. This is why we hope. What does this mean for us? We're called to be agents of this revolution. Live the Easter reality in a Good Friday world. Resist cruelty, don't be silent or complicit. Stand with the victim, offer kindness, be peace in the storm. This isn't self-righteousness. It's reclaiming our shared humanity. Radical love means seeing the divine in everyone, even those we dislike or disagree with. This is daily, difficult, essential work. Will we choose the ego's way of division or the soul's way of healing? True spiritual revolution returns us to the truth every person is sacred and love changes the world. Refuse to dehumanize. Reclaim Christ's radical message. Be light, be peace, walk the path of compassion. The revolution of love begins with you today.